What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming today. We appreciate it. UFC 202 takes place Saturday, August 20th at T-Mobile Arena. Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor, and the co-main event, Anthony Johnson versus Glover Teixeira. Who has the first question? He's on his way.
Can you tell me, I guess, what your feeling is right now? Once again, Conor McGregor is not here for the start.
So we're starting without him. Yes, start respecting people's time, man. Yours, theirs, mine, theirs, David Copperfield's, everybody's. We have only so much time in this room.
Yeah, I'm like...
How are you, Connor? Are you able to clear up why you were a little late to the press conference?
I thought it was 1:30. I was told 1:30. Vegas traffic's heavy as well this time of year. I don't know. There must be a McGregor show going on because the place is packed out.
Are you disappointed it started without you, that you missed the beginning?
Look, no. No. These fucking press conferences, again, I don't know what's... I mean, I've made... These press conferences have helped shape what this is, and then also they've almost got me fucking... They have got me kicked off cards before, so... Look, I'm just happy to be here. I'm ready to fight. That's all I know. Cut all the bullshit. I'm here. I'm ready to fight. You know you're going to get a fight when I'm here. You know it's going to be a show, so forget all this other crap and this timekeeping and stuff, you know what I mean? I'm here.
Fuck your whole team, how about that?
Your whole team. Little crackhead SS. You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing. Shut your fucking mouth, you'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing. Not one of you will do nothing. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you.
That's all right. Hey, Connor, don't throw those fucking... Yeah, Connor. That's a wrap. Sorry, guys. See you Saturday.
Ariel Helwani in Las Vegas for UFC 202 alongside Chris Avila, Artem Lobov, Neil Magny, Tim Means, Donald Cerrone, Rick Story. Quite the fastball you got. I saw you yesterday at the press conference. You were right there front and center, whipping them bottles. What do you make of that whole situation?
I didn't throw nothing.
Oh, okay.
I was right there in the middle of it all. You know, I was sitting down till the last minute, to be honest, because I couldn't believe this was happening. I thought they were just throwing a little fit or whatever. You know, it all looked staged. It looked as fake as Pamela Anderson's tits, to be honest.
Did you get any kind of assurance from the UFC that if you win this fight, you will finally get a high-ranked guy, a top 5 guy, something like that?
Yeah, definitely. Joseph already told me that after this fight with the win, that I'll be in a position to fight a top-ranked guy. But like I said earlier, I'm not interested in fighting for second place. I'm ready to fight for a title. I'm just worried about fighting a guy with the belt. Other than that, I'm fighting for second place. So the guy with the belt is the only thing that motivates me to fight. I'm not here to fight for second place. I'm here to fight for the title. So I want to fight the guy with the belt. That's the guy I want to fight. Other than that, I'm fighting for second place, and I don't really care for that. So
you want Tyron Woodley?
Tyron Woodley be the guy I want to fight right now. He's the guy that holds the belt. He's the guy I would want to fight. Other than that, I'm fighting for second place, and in my opinion, I don't care about that.
All right.
I went from making good money last year with the UFC to making $9 an hour to start the year off and no income coming in, so I had to... Took my performance bonus that I had, lived off that for a little while, but I went through custody court with my daughters, won that, spent a lot of money there. Then the USADA deal, spent a lot of money there, lost a lot of money there. So
how much did you lose?
We're right at $208,000 for lost wages.
Do you feel like that sort of thing? Like, there's some people who say, "Oh, there's no place in the sport. It makes you guys look bad. It's a black eye." Do you feel, or at the end of the day, this is fighting, and that stuff's going to happen? You guys have a lot of emotion before a fight, right?
I mean, I get that all the time. People are like, Cowboy, you can't say or do that because you're a role model. I'm like, man, I'm a fighter. Like, I'm a piece of shit. Like, that's what I do. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
The show stealer right here. Come on, you guys.
Anthony, you've been in this fight game a long time. Just give us your take on that press conference yesterday. I saw you ducking and running, and when you do that, I duck too, man. Just give us your take.
Stupid fucking question!
Thank you. Man, shut up. Let me answer the question. You're talking for no reason.
Nate, any regrets about what happened yesterday? Can you tell us why you left the stage?
Well, I'm here as a businessman, doing what I got to do. You know, we're all in a business. I wanna behave myself and come out here and act right, but I gotta keep it real, but not even keep it real. Like stay true to myself and what I believe in, and I believe that if a motherfucker comes in with his team like the head honcho shit, I'm gonna let you know that we got a whole gang ready to ride. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. So they came in like they was hot shit, but we got a whole army here, so ain't nothing I ain't seen before. It's all good.
Conor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the Diaz brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
Okay, fair enough. Let's go to the media, guys. Who has the first question?
What do you think from a professional standpoint?
Like I said,
do you think...
fuck Team Diaz. And if you're down with Team Diaz, then fuck you too. Nate, give us your thoughts on this fight and what this rematch means to you.
I train always hard to kill. He already dead from the last time. This is a new guy. So it's kill or can't be killed again. USA, motherfuckers!
Okay, officially go on the record, Sean. Who's gonna win? Guys, Sean is gonna make his prediction. Who's gonna win and how, Sean? Who's gonna win?
You got me. Put me on the spot. I'm fearing for my life right now. I'm picking Diaz, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He picked Diaz. He picked Diaz. Mark Ramundi, who's gonna win and how?
I'm taking Nate Diaz.
What? He's crazy. These guys are crazy. Okay, my turn. Official prediction. Second round.
Knockout.
And still champion Conor McGregor. Cheap pop. That does it for us here in Las Vegas. UFC 202, 24 hours away. You wish you were here. What an unbelievable scene it is here in Las Vegas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you Saturday. Do not miss any of our coverage over at MMAfighting.com.
It was satisfying, but, it's not a big deal. He's not a big name or anything, so I don't really take a lot of pride in it. I expected to finish him. That's why I told everybody on media. I said, hey, I'm going to finish him. I told Joe Silva I'm going to finish him, and then I want to slot on UFC Portland in my home, and that's what I did. So, that's why I wanted to make sure I proved the point.
Yeah, it's not like I don't, I see stuff on the media and the internet, and comments, when UFC posts stuff and Fight Pass was posting stuff, and I see the comments of fans like, who is this guy? Who is he? I don't, so it's just one of those things where, I felt like, okay, I'm gonna show you motherfuckers.
I think they know who I'm speaking about. There's a lot of wrestlers out there that kind of stick to their wrestling and put on boring fights. There's a couple fighters that kind of just make sure they get the win. I'm here to put on a show, win or lose. As long as I'm putting on a show for the fans, I'm happy.
Specifically for the stupid people out there who are talking about.
Specifically, I think everyone knows. I'm not going to name any names. I'm not going to talk crap on anyone. I'm just putting it out there. I think they know who it is. I think the fans know who it is. And pretty much everyone's been matchmaking pretty well. So you guys throw the matches out there and I'll take them.
So do you have another victim on your mind?
Everyone's a victim. Everyone's a victim.
But is there like another boring wrestler that you have in mind that you like?
There's some boring ones out there, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't want to say anyone?
Not going to say anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels amazing. I'm a realist, and I realize obviously this is not the performance I wanted or expected. But it was very hard to get a knockout against a guy that doesn't really want to engage. There was a lot of talk about 209 and being all this gangster and coming here to kill us and this and that. And yes, when there was 15 of them, they were throwing bottles and they were going at it. But when it was face to face, man to man, all I heard was silence.
I got the W and I'm on my winning streak, but going to the judges is not where I want to be anymore. So I definitely have the hands. It's just putting the confidence behind it. And then I have the ground game. I have the wrestling game. So now it's going out there and just believing in myself from the very get-go and putting on a highlight performance.
Who would you like next?
I want anybody within the top 10. Of course, every girl brings a different challenge to the table, but if you ask me, I just broke the top 10, and it was a little frustrating for this fight. I don't want to take away from anybody, and I don't want to take away from Elizabeth Phillips. She did what she needed to get into the UFC. But when you're sitting here talking to people and they're like, "Who are you fighting?" and I'm like, "Elizabeth Phillips," and they're like, "Who's that?" and you got to constantly explain things. It gets frustrating. So I definitely want somebody who's within the top 10. I feel like I have a lot of storyline with these girls that are up there, and I want to avenge some of my losses, and I want to go after what's important, and that's the world title.
Dominic can say whatever he wants. That's what he does. He's so insecure with himself, and I don't know if he was. It's crazy. I don't know if he got picked on as a kid or what. I'm not even going to go into that. But he tries to be a bully. It's like, man, I beat up bullies my whole life. I never liked bullies, picking on kids, and that's what he tries to do. He tries to pick on people, and it's because of his insecurities. And he gets, into some fighters emotionally, and that's when you that's what he does. But like I said, I'm focused. I've been dreaming of being a world champion since I was a teenager, and nothing's going to take that from me.
I just want to show everybody that I am here to stay, that I do enjoy my job. I'm a fire starter, and I want to come pick a fight, and that if I have to slap the dude across from me, I'm going to do just that. I enjoy what I do, and if I learned anything from losing my job and getting pushed down to the bottom of a totem pole at another job, it showed me that I can't take nothing for granted, and every day's a blessing. I went from having temporary custody of my daughter Christina to one day I went to go get her and they were gone. I didn't have my daughter for 7 years, and I worked my butt off. I got out of jail. I did exactly everything I needed to do, got off probation, did everything I was supposed to do to get 2 feet to stand on in court. And that's exactly what I did. You don't see fathers going to court and get to take their 2 girls from the mother. So she was doing bad things. We proved it in court, and I had both legs to stand on. I was very proud of who I was going to that courtroom. And I was more nervous for that fight than I was for any fight in the cage. But I got my daughters. They're super happy. We're doing gymnastics. We're learning how to curl and paint fingernails and you name it, man. So I'm very thankful to have my family together and have them under my house and have my wing over them. I'm very thankful that they're in a safe environment. I knew I was doing the right things. I knew I didn't have nothing to hide, so I did what the judge said, and at the end of the day, they leaned in my favor. I have full custody of my girls, and that's what I've been working hard to do, is to get my family into my house and get them to where I could protect them and not have to worry, not sleep at night and worry about what drug addicts were around them or what problems were around them 2 states over. I have my girls, and I'm very proud for that, and I'm going to fight my ass off to keep them.
Okay, first I'm going to say anybody at 170, and I'm willing to work my way up the ladder. Next, I'm going to say somebody on the card tonight at 170 said nobody in this division can handle their pressure. Well, I'm here now. I love pressure. I think his name is Kobe Covington. I would have called out Neil Magny, but he lost. So I said something earlier about, I don't know if I want to fight Lawrence Larkin yet. That's pussy. So Lawrence Larkin can get it too. Anybody. What's his name? Robbie Lawler, Johnny Hendricks, Rory McDonald, Lawler. You can get it too. All y'all.
Had a rough day, man. So, yeah, it was a good victory. having such a rough start to the day. So it was good. It was good.
Can you talk more about that? I saw a quote afterwards that you had a headache. Talk about the rough day.
Yeah, I just woke up, worst headache I've ever had, man. I just couldn't, all day I was just laying in bed, tired, my shoulders were sore. I don't know, it was just everything that was going wrong. I forgot my damn key to my Harleys. My fucking Harley's out there stuck now, and it's just a fucked up day. And it's in the back, you know, talking with Greg, trying to figure out, like, get going. It's just like grinding metal, man, trying to get through first gear, man. I couldn't do it. And Greg's like, this is what we train for, man. Beat someone on your worst day, so go out there and fucking get it done. Beat the storm, cowboy, so it's good. Normally, I just say I'll take anyone anywhere, you know, like I don't care who I fight next, blah, blah, blah. And then they always tell us, if you want to fucking fight, let us hear about it. So, God damn it, there we go. I'm letting someone hear about it. Let's go. It's, you know, that was my, I think, 33rd or 32nd walk in Zuffa. Fuck, it's time, man. Let's start making some calls and making some moves. So that's kind of where I'm at.
I don't really study fights too much. I might watch 1 or 2 rounds of maybe 2 fights, and I can tell what a person likes to do. And I did that, and I just knew if I hit him with an uppercut, it would be lights out. I respect fighters, man. You know, we go out there, we put our life on the line, honestly, because if we get hit the wrong way, it can be a lot of trouble, you know what I mean? So, yeah, every time they introduce a fighter, I always clap for them because they put in just as much hard work as I did. So I just like to show them respect.
What did Conor do for this fight? He did exactly what I told his ass to do. He hopped on a bike, the little amateur style. He didn't have no clips. He didn't have no helmet. That's not how you ride, but he tried. And he hired all top 10 people to come in from wherever. I don't know where them gimpy-ass boxers he had came from. And then that jiu-jitsu coach he's got, I'm going to get that motherfucker, man. That guy is on my hit list. This is America, and he's over there representing with them. And I'm going to get off topic, but fuck them. But what I was saying was he followed the leader, man. He hired these people, and that was a good job. You know what I'm saying? But who taught you how to do that? Your sensei here, man. It's like, follow the leader as far as the martial artist. Follow the leader as far as the businessman. Like, if you think that I'm tripping and just talking on my ass, then you're obviously not that bright.
No, he's a class competitor. It's intense in the build-up, and everything is real. If we saw each other in the build-up, if my team saw their team, something's going down, and that's just the way it is. But respect is earned through battle for me and for them. So this battle was won. We'll regroup, we'll go our separate ways, see what happens, and we'll gather up for another battle. And then it'll be right back where we started.
And you know what else wins tonight? I think combat sports wins as well. You know, I think as fans and journalists of this great sport, we dream of scenarios like this. Rivalries, great fights, living or perhaps, again, exceeding the hype. And think back to December when Conor McGregor knocked out Jose Aldo in 13 seconds. In a million years, could you have ever predicted that we'd be 2 fights into a rivalry between Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor contested at 170 pounds? But now this has become the story of 2016 as far as fighting is concerned. And here we are after 2 fights of a rivalry that we never thought was going to be on the radar with all the options for Conor McGregor. And here we are sort of salivating at the idea of a 3rd fight. That's what makes this sport so great. It is so unpredictable, and perhaps unlike 200, this night reminds us why we love this sport. It lives up to the hype, and wow, did it deliver in a big way. I think we're all still buzzing from what we witnessed. Big credit, big kudos to both Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz for showing up, backing up their words, and really, really delivering on all that talk and hype. Amazing stuff, and if you missed it, shame on you because you missed a classic. Anyhow, that does it for us. What a week here in Las Vegas. It started with bottles and cans being thrown. It started with all kinds of shenanigans. A very memorable weigh-in. It started with my voice being lost, or I guess it continued with my voice being lost. I'll try to find it before Monday's MMA Hour, but it was a pleasure covering it once again with our crew here in Las Vegas. For Esther, Casey, Mark, Sean, I am Ariel. Thank you so much for watching our coverage all week long from here in Las Vegas. We'll see you Monday for the MMA Hour, but for now, we say goodnight. Thanks again.